In this video, I will be reviewing and testing the popular and yet affordable electric mountain bike DUOTTS C29. By the end of this video, you will know if this is the right e-bike for you. So let's stop talking and get it started. The DUOTTS C29 comes with a 750 watts rear hub motor pushing 65 Newton meters of torque. In the EU version, it's limited to 25 km per hour, and the throttle is optional. Unlock the speed limiter and enable the throttle, and it can reach around 43 km per hour, although that's outside EU regulations, so keep that in mind. I tested it mostly unlocked and in pedal assist level 5. The bike feels properly fast once it gets going, but acceleration is smooth and progressive rather than aggressive. Some riders will appreciate that controlled delivery, others may find it a bit too soft off the line. I also tested it on some steeper climbs that you wouldn't normally find in the city. Overall, it performed well, although on the toughest sections I still had to put real effort into the pedals. For commuting and everyday urban riding, it's absolutely enough. But if your goal is serious off-road riding or steep mountain trails, DUOTTS has more powerful models better suited for that. Now let's talk about the battery. The C29 comes with a removable 48 volts, 15 amp hours battery that can be charged either on or off the bike, which is always convenient. During my tests, I pushed the bike pretty hard most of the time, so I didn't get close to the claimed 100 km range. I managed around 41 km on a charge, which honestly isn't bad considering the battery size and the way I was riding. Charging takes between 6 and 8 hours. I also see a lot of delivery riders using this bike, and many of them go for the C29K version, which includes dual batteries and delivers a much better range for long work days. The battery sits low in the middle of the frame, so the bike still feels well balanced while riding. And since it's removable, carrying the bike upstairs becomes much easier once you take the battery out. It feels a lot closer to handling a regular bicycle. Another advantage is that replacing the battery in the future should be simple if it ever starts losing capacity. The DUOTTS C29 is clearly built to be a durable and affordable e-bike, and because of that, some of the components are pretty basic. The mechanical brakes do the job well enough, although they don't have the same stopping power and modulation you'd get from hydraulic brakes. They're operated with 3 fingers and, despite being entry-level, they still include motor cutoff sensors for extra safety. There are no brake lights though. To keep the price down, the bike only comes with front suspension, and it's a very simple setup. You can lock or unlock the fork, but there's no preload or pressure adjustment. Thanks to the large 29-inch wheels, the ride is surprisingly comfortable, and the bike keeps that classic mountain bike riding position. The aluminum frame looks simple but solid, and the total weight is around 26.7 kilograms. According to DUOTTS, it fits riders from 170 centimeters up to 200 centimeters with a maximum load capacity of 150 kilograms. The 680mm handlebar is fixed, so there's no height adjustment, but overall the riding position feels comfortable. On the left side, you get the display controls, light and horn buttons, front brake lever, and gear shifter. On the right side, there's the half throttle, rear brake lever, another shifter, and even a USB charging port for your phone. A bit more about the display. It comes with Bluetooth connectivity and it's easy to navigate. But on very bright days, I found the screen a bit too dim. I rode the bike a lot during testing and never completely drained the battery. But even if that happens, getting home shouldn't be a problem. Since this is basically a 21-speed mountain bike underneath, pedaling without motor assistance is still pretty manageable. It uses a basic Shimano Tourney TZ drivetrain, which is simple and easy to adjust if needed. Since the C29 is designed as a budget commuter e-bike, it also comes with a rear rack that can carry up to 25 kilograms. It's not huge, but enough for everyday use. You also get basic plastic mudguards for rainy days. And the 29 by 2.1-inch all-terrain tires help smooth out the ride even more. Before getting into the pros and cons, let's quickly talk about the app integration. The app works well and gives you access to a few useful stats and settings through the Bluetooth connection, although it's not something you really need for everyday riding. Pros: great value for the price, powerful motor, rugged, heavy-duty design, cheap and simple maintenance, good for carrying small cargo, comfortable riding position. Cons: battery capacity could be better, mechanical brakes instead of hydraulic, very basic front suspension. Display can be hard to read under bright sunlight. The DUOTTS C29 arrived well packaged and assembly is really straightforward, as you can see in this video right here. At the time of making this review, the C29 costs €899 with free shipping, a 2 years warranty, and a 30 days return policy. If you use the codes BK42C29 or BK42C29D through the link in the description, you can save an extra €100. Now I understand why I see so many of these bikes around the city, especially with delivery riders. It's affordable, easy to maintain, durable, and powerful enough to handle urban hills without issues. If you're looking for a heavy-duty yet affordable electric mountain bike for commuting or daily use, the DUOTTS C29 is definitely worth considering.
Alright folks, that's it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and keep riding!